témoigner maintenant l'hissage du drapeau national et du drapeau de la défense, ce qui signifie le commencement de la nouvelle administration et une nouvelle ère pour le Nigeria. C'est vraiment un moment historique, l'hissage du nouveau drapeau. Merci.
National salute! Present arms!
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please may we all rise as the reveille is played while the new national and defense flags are being hoisted. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian Air Force Acosta 109 helicopter is what you are seeing flying past with the national colors to support the hoisting of the national and defense flag, respectively.
C'est toujours l'hissage du drapeau national et du drapeau de la défense.
May please take your seats, thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the lowering and hosting of the national and defense flag, respectively, may I now most respectfully request the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, CFR, to take his seat, and may I also crave the indulgence of the Commander Gas Brigade to usher the immediate past President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to take his seat. The Commander, sir. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's still events unfolding here at the Eagle Square, Abuja, Nigeria, where activities climaxing the presidential inauguration and swearing-in ceremony of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Tinubu, who witnessed a short while ago the lowering and hosting of the national and defense flag, respectively, signifying the end and beginning of a new dispensation. What we shall be witnessing any moment from now is the inspection of the various guards by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Tinubu, GCFR.
Very good.
History has just been made here at Eagle Square. The next item on the activities here would be an inspection of the parade by the new president. But a short moment ago, we saw the immediate past president, Muhammad Buhari, exit the Eagle Square. Right now, President Bola Tinubu will inspect the parade, and that is being set up.
Parade formed up. 29 officers, 450 members of the armed forces, and Nigerian police on parade, ready for your inspection, Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, most distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, that was the voice of the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Salim Yusuf Hassan, reporting the state of the parade to the special guest of honor and requesting for the inspection of the various guards. At this point, permit me to hand over the microphone to my co-compare, Flight Lieutenant Festus Ezenyi, to guide us through the inspection of the various guards.
Thank you very much, Captain Godfrey Anebi Ababa, for the commentary so far. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I acquaint you with the citation on His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. The special guest of honor and reviewing officer for today's historic occasion, former Senator and two-term Governor of Lagos State, a founding member and former national leader of Nigeria's governing party, the All Progressives Congress, a notable progressive leader, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a visionary who has made personal sacrifices to advance the common goal in Nigeria and beyond. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu obtained a degree in Business Administration, Accounting and Management from Chicago State University, Illinois, United States of America in 1979. He was on Chicago State University Dean's List throughout his stay at the university and won an outstanding Students Award and also bagged a Certificate of Merit in Accounting and Finance. In his final year, he emerged President, Chicago State University Accounting Society. It should be worthy of mention that while still in the university, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu was headhunted for both international and local companies, including Mobile Nigeria, where he held important positions like Senior Auditor and Company Treasurer. He left the company to embark upon his political career in 1989. The virtues of courage, determination, commitment, vision, focus, and a strong sense of purpose that have characterized Bola Tinubu's politics drove his emergence as one of the country's most successful governors after Nigeria's return to democratic governance 23 years ago. His stewardship of Lagos State between 1999 and 2007 remains a reference for good governance in Nigeria and across the region. Among the most consequential and impressive of his achievements as the governor of Lagos was his revolution of the state's environmental policies and the creation of thousands of jobs. For Lagosians through the private sector partnership program he established. Other important achievements while Governor of Lagos include education reforms under which now thriving mission schools were returned to their original owners after decades of government control. Free education and West African Examination Council forms for school leavers, giving underprivileged children access to further education, more career opportunities, and better life prospects. Civil service reforms, which led directly to the introduction of a more responsive and expert-led civil service in Lagos. Judicial reforms and the Lagos Master Plan blueprint, which has been and continues to be followed with great success by all subsequent governors of Lagos. Also worthy of mention is that as a first-class financial strategist, His Excellency Bola Tinubu overhauled and reformed government and revenue collection in the state, taking Lagos from a yearly internally generated revenue of 14.64 billion naira in 1999 to 60.31 billion naira in 2006. His innovations laid the groundwork necessary for Lagos to have the revenue to improve the state and modernize living conditions of all of its inhabitants. A graceful leader imbued with courage and commitment to justice, Bola Tinubu combines practical, political acumen, strategic vision, and moral principle. When the history of the first 2 decades of the 21st century in Nigeria is written, it will record Bola Tinubu's rare courage and foresight in guiding his party, the All Progressive Congress, to victory in 2015, and how, working with other patriots, he acknowledged the determined efforts of the then ruling party to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. His Excellency Bola Tinubu knows politics much as he understands the game of power. Indeed, his democratic footprints go beyond Nigeria. They span the continent, especially in the immediate West African sub-region, where he has contributed personal resources, advice, and support to help sustain democracy and popular participation in many of the region's emergent democracies. His Excellency Bola Tinubu has served the cause of humanity and expanded the frontiers of freedom and democracy in Nigeria and the African continent. He is one of the Nigerians' foremost nationalists and champions of federalism. As one of the few leaders and champions of democracy with the potential and experience to improve the fortunes of his people, Bola Tinubu is the very best man, and today, the 16th President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency President Bola Tinubu is happily married to his lovely wife, the 16th First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, and the union is blessed with amazing children.
Mesdames et messieurs, Son Excellence le 16e président de la République fédérale du Nigeria et commandant en chef des forces armées du Nigeria, JCFR, est né le 29 mars 1952. Il a été 2 fois le gouverneur d'État de Lagos, pendant laquelle il a fait des réformes durables dans les domaines pédagogiques, financiers, judiciaires et la création des emplois. Son Excellence a eu sa licence en l'administration des affaires, comptabilité et la gestion à l'Université de Chicago, Illinois, aux États-Unis. Il a aussi travaillé comme l'unité supérieure à Mobile.
Il va continuer avec les délibérations militairement. Ouais.
Thank you. That was the citation on His Excellency President Bola Tinubu. May I now hand over to my co-compare, Captain Anebi Ababa to continue with the remaining parade.
Thank you very much, Flight Lieutenant Festus Ezeye, Mrs. Olubumi Badejo, and Mr. Mohammed Tijani for the wonderful citation of the special guest of honor on this auspicious occasion. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the inspection, we shall witness shortly the parade commander seeking permission to continue with the rest of the parade.
May I have your permission to carry on with the rest of the parade, Your Excellency?
Presidential permission has been sought there and graciously granted by His Excellency, the special guest of honor and the reviewing officer for today's historic occasion. We can see the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Salim Yusuf Hassan, riding on a white horse named GMB to take his position to commence the march pass. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please happy viewing.
Shoulder arms! Hands into the colors! Take both! Parade ready, form 3 ranks. Form 3 ranks. Close order. March. Inwards turn. Red will mark pass in slow and quick time. Division into columns. Forming squad on the right and left. Color party leading by the center. Right and left wheel. Slow march!
Your Excellencies, most distinguished invited guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, there's still events unfolding here at the Eagle Square, where activities climaxing the presidential inauguration and swearing-in ceremony of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency, President Bola Tinubu, GCFR, witnessed a while ago the parade commander of the parade before presenting arms to the special guest of honor. Before presenting arms to the special guest of honor, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it will also interest you to know that the far pass towards the saluting days and the forming squads by the guards is another display of silent drill, as the guards are only reacting to the initial words of command given by the parade commander before the commencement of the march pass. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please happy viewing.
Excellences, les officiers supérieurs, les chefs d'État des pays africains qui nous ont honorés avec leur présence. Mesdames et messieurs, ce que nous voyons maintenant actuellement, c'est le membre de la force armée nigériane avec le commandant des parades en avance, les escortes des drapeaux, derrière lui. Il marche vers le dias des salutations afin de montrer et justifier la loyauté de la force armée nigériane au président, son Excellence Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Il marche majestueusement, calmement, avec la dignité, courage, la fierté, qui sont les qualités de l'armée dans le monde. Vraiment, c'est une activité kaléidoscopique, pleine de couleurs, qui signifie une nouvelle ère de la dysfonction, nouvelle dysfonction au Nigeria. Mon commandant, mon capitaine Abakpa, je passe la parole à vous.
Monsieur Mohamed Tijani, distinguished guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, what you are watching at the moment are the guards forming squad to the right and left of the parade ground, preparatory for the presenting of arms to the special guest of honor to show their unalloyed loyalty to the exalted office of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. To the left half of the saluting days, we have the number 1, 2, and 3 guards provided by the Nigerian Army. And to the right half of the saluting days, we have the number 4 guard provided by the Nigerian Navy. Behind the number 4 guard is the number 5 guard provided by the Nigeria Air Force. And the last guard for today's occasion is the number 6 guard provided by the Nigeria Police. In the middle of the parade ground facing the special guest of honor as they turn about now are the color party. And we have four colors on parade this morning. We have the national color, the Nigerian Army regimental color, the Navy color, and the Air Force color being carried by commissioned officers known as ensigns to the colors. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, witnessed a while ago the various guards paying compliments, all to show their unalloyed loyalty to the special guest of honor. After paying compliments, we are now retreating back in an orderly fashion. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please have a look.
Mesdames et messieurs, comme vous voyez, il y a 6 gardes en parade ce matin. Nous avons les 2 premiers gardes composés de l'armée de terre nigériane. La 4e garde est composée de la marine nationale. La 5e garde est composée de l'armée de l'air nigériane. Et nous avons aussi la 16e garde composée par la police nationale. Le président s'approche. Levez-vous s'il vous plaît.
Your Excellencies, most distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we sit back and enjoy this beautiful parade by these amazing officers and men, permit me to acquaint you with the significance of 21 gun salute, which is part of activities lined up for today's celebration. The 21 gun salute is a military tradition used to accord respect or honor to dignitaries. Generally, saluting is done using hand, sword, colors, small arms, and firing of artillery guns. Salute by gunfire is an ancient ceremony which originated in the 17th century and involves the use of artillery guns to fire ammunition, usually blanks, to welcome important dignitaries or commemorate an anniversary. Traditionally, gun salutes are presented to honor or welcome a foreign president or head of state on a state visit. It is also used to cover reopen days, marking of public holidays and independence anniversary celebrations. Others include Ascension Day, state funeral of a late president, and Independence Day. In Nigeria, gun salute is provided during Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebrations, inauguration parades, independence anniversary, and in honor of visiting presidents. Today, we shall be witnessing the firing of 21 gun salute to signify the great respect and unflinching loyalty that the Nigerian Armed Forces and the Nigerian Police have for the exalted office and the personage of His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. On that note, that I request our distinguished guests not to panic at the sound of the volleys by the State House Artillery Battery when the 21 gun salute is being fired. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please happy viewing.
Merci beaucoup, le capitaine Abakwa. Les officiers supérieurs, mesdames et messieurs, permettez-moi de vous donner une petite histoire du coup de canon. Coup de canon, traditionnellement, est une activité militaire. Le coup de canon est fait à l'honneur du président en visite. Et ici, nous avons assez de présidents en visite au Nigeria, ou au cours de l'anniversaire du chef d'État, ou le jour férié. Le coup de canon, on les tire aussi le jour de l'indépendance.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. We just witnessed a while ago the guard forming squad without changing formation towards the saluting dice led by the color party to pay their respect to the special guest of honor. And also for the review officer to take a look at the turnout of the guards who are impeccably dressed at close range. Any moment from now, we shall be witnessing march past by the guards. Your Excellencies, the guards having marched into line shortly, the march past round the parade ground will commence with number 1 guard leading, and the other guards following suit in ascending order. The guards will take turn to pay the respect to the special guest of honor, President Bola Tinubu. May I at this moment please request that when the color parties marches towards your sitting position, You are please expected to rise as a mark of respect to the colors, as the colors create a feeling of pride in soldiers and ex-soldiers. Officers and warrant officers in uniform are expected to salute. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs, il y aura 6 gardes à parade ce matin et nous aurons 48 personnels. Et le premier garde est commandé par Moussa Hamza Yakoubou, le commandant Moussa Hamza Yakoubou et sous-officier Mani en arrière. Nous avons aussi deuxième garde composé par l'armée de terre nigériane. Et là, comme commandant Amina Shankar, n'est-ce pas?
Please, dignitaries standing in front of the state box are requested to move back to their seats. You are not expected to stand in front of the state box. Please move back to your seats. Move back to your seats. If you don't have anything to do in front of the state box, you are kindly requested to go back to your seats. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, taking you back to the happenings on the parade ground. Advancing squarely towards the saluting dice is the mass band. The mass band on parade today comprises personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces and the Nigerian Police Force. The band is commanded by Squadron Leader Amos Adeyinka Olodude, the Assistant Director of Music, Headquarters Nigerian Air Force. He is assisted by Captain Kennedy Bua of the Nigerian Army and Lieutenant Commander Emmanuel Oluwole Ajayi of the Nigerian Navy and Deputy Superintendent of Police Abdurazak Mohammed. There are 6 guards on parade this morning, and each guard has a guard commander, 2 sub-guard commanders, and a strength of 48 personnel. As we can see, the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Salim Yusuf Hassan, riding on a Sudanese built ox named GMB, is approaching the saluting dice to pay compliment to the special guest of honor, His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, GCFR. And behind the parade commander is parade second in command, Lieutenant Commander Kuzayat Yali Kaza, riding on a Dogola breed horse named Yaya, after the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yaya, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic. We shall now begin by taking a quick look at various guards on parade. The number 1 guard is commanded by Major Hamza Yakubu Musa. The left sub-guard commander is Captain Jamil Ma Issa. The right sub-guard commander is Captain Teslim Folarin Sikiru. And the conducting warrant officer behind the guard is Warrant Officer Abubakar Mani. That is number 1 guard paying compliment right now. And marching closely behind number 1 guard is number 2 guard, which is commanded by Major Deborah Oluwafumilola Jayola. The left sub-guard commander is Captain Amina Ibrahim Shankar. And the right sub-guard commander is Captain Olaide Ebuolua Ogumola. The conducting warrant officer behind number 2 guard is Warrant Officer Elechi Faith. Marching closely behind number 2 guard is number 3 guard, which is commanded by Major Benjamin Toruwa Adoka. Majors as part of the component of color parties. Behind national and regimental color of the Nigerian Army is Master Warrant Officer Victoria Unisa. Behind Nigerian Navy color is Master Warrant Officer Edeche Samuel. And behind Nigerian Air Force color is Master Warrant Officer Hussein Yigita. Paying compliment right now is number 4 guard, which is commanded by Lieutenant Commander Tomilayo Lukman Dali. Squadron leader Usman Babasambo, riding on a horse named Umar, after the Commander Guards Brigade, Brigadier General Aminu Muhammad Umar. May I once again please request that when the color parties marches towards your sitting position, you are please expected to rise as a mark of respect to the colors. Officers and warrant officers in uniform are expected to salute. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, mon lieutenant Okunari. Mesdames et messieurs, comme vous voyez, nous sommes toujours à Eagle Square. Et toujours en avant, avec, il est sur son cheval. Les autres officiers sont sur parade et vraiment c'est une activité kaléidoscopique et vraiment cela indique, il annonce nouvelle ère dans la disposition du Nigeria. Mesdames et messieurs, comme vous voyez, le premier garde est commandé par le capitaine Man Issa et le commandant Moussa Hamza Yakubu. La deuxième garde est commandée par Major en commandant, Olufumi Lola. Troisième garde est commandé. Non, il y a 4 membres des escortes de drapeau. Lorsqu'ils vous approchent, mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous saluer. Toujours les militaires qui sont en uniforme, les officiers et les sous-officiers. Le troisième garde, mesdames et messieurs, est composé de l'armée de terre. Nous avons 3 gardes formés, composés de l'armée de terre. La 4e garde est composée de la marine nationale. 5e garde est composée de l'armée de l'air nigériane. Et la 5e garde est composée de la police nationale. Vraiment, c'est une activité très intéressante. Nous sommes ravis avec tout ce qui se passe. Vous voyez les membres de la force armée nigériane qui sont fiers, parfaitement tenus. Ils sont rigoureux, vigilants et respectueux de la hiérarchie. Mesdames et messieurs, vous serez d'accord avec nous qu'ils se conduisent avec l'humeur, courage et dignité. Ils sont toujours disponibles et disciplinés. Voici les qualités de l'armée nigériane. En quelques minutes, ils vont changer le défilé. Au lieu de marcher lentement, ils vont marcher rapidement, toujours pour justifier et montrer leur loyauté au président de la République, le nouveau président Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a while ago the parade break from slow time to quick time. This is just a bit of synchrony and a unique transition always exhibited by these smart and agile troops in the performance of their routine duties. The guards will once again take turn this time around in quick time to pay their respect to the special guest of honor. May I please request that when the color parties marches towards your sitting position, you are expected to rise. Officers and warrant officers in uniform are expected to salute. Your Excellency, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we sit back and enjoy this electrifying parade by these amazing men of the armed forces, permit me to acquaint you with the significance of 21-gun salute, which is part of the activities lined up for today's event. The gun salute is a form of saluting in the military tradition used to accord respect or honor to dignitaries. Generally, saluting is done using hand, sword, colors, small arms, and firing of artillery guns. Salute by gunfire is an ancient ceremony which originated in the 17th century and involves the use of artillery guns to fire ammunition, usually blanks, to welcome important dignitaries or commemorate an anniversary. Traditionally, gun salutes are presented to honor or welcome a foreign president or head of state on a state visit. It is also used to cover royal birthdays, marking of public holidays and independence anniversary celebrations. Others include Ascension Day, State Funeral of a late President, and Democracy Day. That is number 1 card approaching the saluting. That is right, special guest of honor, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, GCFR.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Your Excellencies, today you are going to witness firing of 21 gun salute to signify the great respect and unflinching loyalty that the Nigerian forces and the Nigerian police force have for the exalted office and patronage of His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is number 3 guard paying compliment right now, followed by the color party. Shall we all rise as a mark of respect to the color? Officers and warrant officers in uniform are expected to salute.
Mesdames et messieurs, les escortes des drapeaux, les officiers, sous-officiers en uniforme sont priés de saluer. Merci beaucoup.
Number 5 guard paying compliment right now. And following suit is number 6 guard provided by the Nigerian police. May I also inform our distinguished guests not to panic at the sound of the firing of 21 gun salute, for it is the sound of freedom of our great nation, Nigeria. As earlier mentioned, number 1, 2, 3 guard is provided by the Nigerian Army. Number 4 guard is provided by the Nigerian Navy. 5 guard provided by the Nigerian Air Force. And number 6 guard provided by the Nigerian Police Force. Permit me at this moment, Your Excellency, to hand over the microphone to Captain Godfrey Anebi Abakpa to continue with the commentary.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Odunayo Olokodana and Mr. Mohammed Tijani for the commentary so far. Your Excellencies, most distinguished invited guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, it's still events unfolding here at the Eagle Square, Abuja, Nigeria, where activities climaxing the presidential inauguration and swearing-in ceremony of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Tinubu, GCFR. We witnessed a while ago the various guards marching in slow and quick time and having paid the compliment to the special guest of honor. In a short while from now, we'll revert back to their positions and come to halt by numbers, beginning with the number 1 guard. That particular aspect of the parade of this magnitude is one that will be thrilling and exciting to our audiences, both here and those viewing from their TV screens at home. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, permit me to hand over the microphone to Group Captain M.K. Nanle to guide us through the air display by the Nigeria Air Force.
Thank you very much, Captain Abakpa. The guest of honor, sir, Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, I warmly and heartily welcome you all to the aerial display segment of this ceremony. 5 aircraft types from the Nigerian Air Force inventory are performing in today's aerial display. The first aircraft was the Augusta 109, which you saw, proudly displaying the national colors during the hoisting of the national and defense flags. The crew comprised Squadron Leader Larry Azi, Flight Lieutenant Shaibu and Areola. The helicopter operates out of 405 Helicopter Training Group, Enugu, unit commanded by Wing Commander Deji Omokunga, tasked with the conduct of advanced combat training for NAV helicopter pilots. The remaining 4 aircraft performing will be in the following order. The F-7 call sign Tiger, Super Tucano, call sign Phantom, L39, call sign Cobra, and the JF-17 with call sign Thunder. The Nigerian Air Force was established to provide the full complement of forces to enhance the Nigerian military posture. This was born out of observations made by the Nigerian Army personnel during peace support operations on the need for airlift capability. Established in 1964, the Nigerian Air Force at 59 today has indeed come of age and matured into a formidable fighting force, highly capable of applying air power in pursuit of national security imperatives. Accordingly, today's aerial display will be performed by pilots and crews of the most extensively tested and probably the best air force in this region of the world. On display today will be the professionalism and skill of a highly dedicated group of airmen and airwomen. The display today is a mark of appreciation as well as a pledge of unalloyed loyalty to the constituted chain of command. To start off the aerial display today is the F-7NI with call sign Tiger. This aircraft is piloted by Squadron Leader Hyena Ambi from the 101 Air Defense Group Makurdi, unit commanded by Group Captain MB Mwazu. Distinguished guests, please cast your attention to the 3 o'clock position to acquire the Tiger as it comes for an afterburner pass. May I also crave your indulgence not to panic at the Tiger's roar. This sound of freedom is a nightmare to terrorists and bandits, but it's also a morale booster for ground forces. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tiger. The red-hot flames at the tail of the aircraft are the result of the afterburners, which act to increase the thrust of the aircraft and allow it to generate a very high rate of turn. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this agile interceptor of your beloved Nigerian Air Force. The F-7 is a supersonic fighter interceptor aircraft with the primary role of defending the territorial airspace of Nigeria. Since its induction into the Nigerian Air Force in 2010, it has played a vital role in defending the nation. The next is the Phantom formation, comprising 3 Super Tucano aircraft which operate out of 407 Air Combat Training Group Kainji. In the lead aircraft, we have Squadron Leader Kabir Usman and Wing Commander James Santiago Bako, the unit commander. Number 2 is being flown by Squadron Leaders Festus Oga and Dr. Super Hastrop. While in number 3, we have Squadron Leader Zaki Getso and Flying Officer Moses Kassam. The Phantom formation will execute a lazy egg maneuver and an echelon turn to set up for a bomb burst maneuver overhead the arena. The Super Tucano was inducted into the Nigerian Air Force in 2021. It's a light attack aircraft manufactured by Sierra Nevada Corporation, United States of America, in partnership with Embraer Defense and Security Company of Brazil. So far, the aircraft has performed exceptionally in combat operations across various theaters to ensure the security of our dear nation. Right now, the Super Tucano is performing the Lazy 8 maneuver in Vic formation. The maneuver derives its name from the manner in which the extended longitudinal axes of the airplanes in formation are made to trace a flight pattern in the form of a figure 8 lying on its side. The objective of the Lazy 8 is to develop the pilot's feel for various control surfaces and the ability to plan and remain oriented while maneuvering with positive and accurate control. The maneuver, particularly in formation, is used to develop and demonstrate the pilot's mastery of the airplane in maximum performance flight conditions. The Super Tucano is a reliable and cost-effective solution for basic and advanced flight and combat training, close air support operations, and counterinsurgency scenarios. The Super Tucano has been actively engaged in the various defense headquarters operations, such as Operation Hadinkai in the northeast and Operation Haderindaji in the northwest. The Phantom formation has completed the Lazy 8 maneuver in Vic formation and is now performing a 360 degrees echelon turn to reposition for a bomb burst overhead this arena. The aircraft is built for light attack combat with a versatile and powerful turboprop engine, making it appropriate for counterinsurgency in Nigeria. The aircraft is known for its rugged and durable design, which allows it to perform from even unimproved runways at forward operating bases. The Phantoms are now setting up for the bomb burst. The bomb burst is a maneuver carried out by aircraft in formation to simulate actual bomb delivery onto a target. The formation goes into a dive and pulls up to disperse in several directions from the dive. Acquire the Phantoms at the 12 o'clock position as they execute the maneuver. The graceful execution of the bomb burst maneuver is a mark of salutation from the Phantoms as they exit the display arena. May I crave your indulgence to give the Phantom formation a resounding applause for that wonderful performance. Next to perform maneuvers overhead is the Cobra formation comprising 3 L-39ZA aircraft. The Cobra formation will be performing a lazy 8 maneuver in Vic formation, echelon turn in close trail formation, and thereafter reform to Vic for the bomb burst. Ladies and gentlemen, the L-39 will be displaying with smoke in green and white national colors. Ladies and gentlemen, at the 11 o'clock high position, you acquire the L-39ZA formation. The L-39ZA aircraft, nicknamed Albatross, is a 2-seat aircraft powered by a single turbojet engine. The aircraft was manufactured by Aero Vodokody Aviation of Czech Republic and was inducted into the Nigerian Air Force in November 1986. The aircraft is designed to conduct basic, advanced, and combat training. However, with its associated armament system and stores, the aircraft is also capable of conducting combat missions. Since its induction, the aircraft has successfully been used for the training of numerous fighter pilots in the Nigerian Air Force. The most notable trainee in service is the current Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Oladayo Amao, who was a member of Basic Flying Course 11. Distinguished guests, your 10 o'clock high is the Cobra formation in the Lazy 8 maneuver. The aircraft will be dispensing smoke in the Nigerian national colors as a mark of celebration of 24 years of uninterrupted democracy and peaceful transition of political power. It is a sign of our hope and prayer for our dear nation. The history of aviation in Nigeria began in Kano, as the first aircraft to arrive in Nigeria did so on 1st November 1925, when Flight Lieutenant Cunningham of the Royal Air Force planned a flight from Helwan, Egypt to Kano, Nigeria. The entire Nigerian airspace has subsequently been referred to as the Kano Airfire, or Flight Information Region. The Cobra formation is flown by an elite squad of instructor pilots operating from the 403 Flying Training School based in Kano, regarded as the home of the Cobras. This is because the portion of the Kano airport occupied by the air base has historically been a habitat for snakes with a preponderance of the Cobra species, hence the moniker home of the Cobras. However, from a flyer's point of view, the instructor pilots of the school identify as the Precision Falcons.
Okay, nice one.
After the Lazy 8 maneuver, the formation is now reforming to close trail. So rather than flying side by side, the aircraft will be in line formation. This formation allows for greater maneuverability, but still requires maximum focus of the crew. The school is the custodian of the Nigerian Air Force flying training standards. It will interest you to note that at some point in his career, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Oladayo Amao, was himself a Precision Falcon and is therefore regarded as a Cobra Chief or a King Cobra. The unit is commanded by my humble self. Therefore, it is with particular pride that I recognize the efforts of these highly dedicated and professional instructor pilots. The formation is led by Wing Commander Lalas Onalaja and Flight Lieutenant O.J. Good Edem. Number 2, we have Squadron Leader Bumaye Chunda Ebel and Flight Lieutenant Chief Obiahu. In number 3, we have Squadron Leader Jerry Knight Apebu and Flight Lieutenant Eko Raji. Since its induction, the aircraft has successfully been used for training over 80% of Nigerian Air Force fighter pilots. Next, the formation has reformed into Vic and is preparing for the last maneuver, which is the bomb burst. The bombers with smoke in Nigerian national colors is a perfect salute to this distinguished audience and signifies the end of the Cobra formation display. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Cobra formation. The next aircraft to display is the F-7NI call sign Tiger. This Tiger will be performing 2 aileron rolls, a maximum rate turn, and set up for a zoom climb capped up by an aileron roll as it departs. The aircraft is flown by squadron leader Supersonic Trick Ayuba and operates out of 101 Air Defense Group, Makurdi.
You can't go beyond that. Yes, that's how it is. Because of the funds. It can't now. When you don't increase the funds.
Ladies and gentlemen, acquire the F-7 as it performs aileron rolls. A round of applause, please. The F-7NI is a single-seat, single-engine supersonic fighter interceptor with a maximum speed of Mach 2.0. This means that the aircraft can move at twice the speed of sound. The aircraft is now performing a maximum rate turn to set up for a zoom climb. Even the birds are jealous of this powerful and highly maneuverable fighter interceptor. Fly like a jet pilot. The F-7 has been actively engaged in various defense headquarters operations such as Operation Hadinkai in the northeast and Operation Wild Stroke in the north central. Ladies and gentlemen, acquire the JF-17 at the 12 o'clock position as it completes its max rate turn. This turn is being performed with afterburners. The afterburners act to increase the thrust of the aircraft.
It's fair enough now. No, it's still fair.
The F-7 is now setting up for the zoom climb with afterburners. The aircraft is capable of climbing at the victory roll performed from the climb marks the end of the Tiger's display and is also a sign of compliment to this great audience as the Tiger exits. Next is the JF-17 with call sign Thunder.
Let's close.
The aircraft is piloted by Wing Commander Jude Obadan. The JF-17, otherwise known as the Guardian of the Skies, is the first line of defense of the Nigerian airspace in the event of any hostilities from the air. This aircraft also operates out of the 101 Air Defense Group and forms the nucleus of our air defense system. The aircraft will execute a 360 degrees max rate turn with afterburners and thereafter set up for victory rolls overhead. JF-17 is one of the most recently acquired aircraft in the Nigerian Air Force inventory, having been inducted in 2021. The aircraft was manufactured as a joint venture between Pakistan Aeronautic Complex and Chengdu Aircraft Industries of China. It's a 4.5 generation supersonic multi-role fighter aircraft possessing excellent air-to-air and air-to-surface capabilities.
Yes.
The aircraft is now setting up to perform victory rolls overhead this arena.
Okay. Good. Check. Yes. Better. Yeah.
And throw. The graceful execution of the victory roll is the thunder salutation to our special guest of honor and this distinguished audience as it departs. May I humbly request you give a round of applause for that thunderous display by the Thunder Rider, keeping guard over our airspace. The display by the Thunder draws a curtain on the aerial display segments. We appreciate the effort of our indefatigable engineers and technicians who work tirelessly to ensure that our machines are airworthy, as well as the air traffic controllers who manage the airspace and ensure our deconfliction. On behalf of the Aerial Display Committee Chairman, Group Captain MB Mwazu, I thank you very much for your attention. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I shall now hand over the mic back to Captain Abakwa.
Thank you very much, Group Captain MK Nanle, for a very brilliant commentary on the air display by the Nigeria Air Force. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please may we appreciate Group Captain MK Nanle once more for a very wonderful commentary on the air display. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the air display by the Nigeria Air Force, we shall be witnessing next the cultural troop display by the National Cultural Troop of Nigeria. At this point, may I once again hand over the microphone to my co-compare, Flight Lieutenant Festus Ezenyi, to guide us through the cultural display.
Thank you very much, Captain Anebi Ababa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness a performance by the Adila Dance Acrobatics. That's the hype man coming out to set the
Nigeria,
tone
we
on
are
the
the giants of
stage.
Africa. This is our home. East, north, south, west. Join together for a better Nigeria. Nigeria, this is our home. This is our land. This is our nation. Nigeria, this is our motherland. This is our country. Take over this country. It is ours. It is ours.
That is the hype man of Adila Dance Acrobatics, setting the tone for the performance. In a very short while, you're going to witness exceptionally beautiful and entertaining performance. The Adila Dance Acrobatics is a world-renowned group in the heart of Nigeria.
Land of infrastructure.
With an exceptionally beautiful and
Digital
entertaining
economy.
performance, the Adila Acrobatics
Digital identity.
graced the Independence
Education and
Parade
health.
2020, 2021, and the Democracy
Yeah,
Day
bo.
Parade of 2022.
Yeah, bo.
What you are about
Yeah,
to
bo.
witness is an
Yeah,
open
bo.
act of Afrocentric,
Yeah, bo.
contemporary
Yeah, bo.
display celebrating Nigeria in all its colors with the theme Stronger Together.
The drumming of an army.
The
The
colors
steady
of the
sorting way.
fabrics symbolize the
Call for
Nigerian
heart.
flag and
Our
colors
nation.
of the tribes
This
from
is
the 6
Nigeria.
geopolitical zones.
This is my motherland. Aye.
As you can see, an array of calisthenics, synchronized display,
Where?
and Afro dance
Yebo.
steps.
Where? Yo. Where? Yebo. Where? Yo. Hey. Yebo. I hope it's been
On the
renewed
left
tonight.
and right side of the
I hope it's been
parade,
renewed tonight. This is
You
the
will
dawn of a new era.
see artists performing
This is the dawn of a
a
new
speed
era.
painting. While we await to see the magic they're about
Yeah,
to perform,
Say.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Everybody. Hey.
les danses
Skeke.
sont bien
Hey.
connues au Nigeria
Skeke. Aïe.
à cause
Aïe.
du
Aïe.
professionnalisme
Aïe.
exceptionnel.
Ouais.
Ils ont été invités
Yebo.
pour les parades
Hey.
militaires
Hey.
en
Hey.
2020,
Yebo.
2021 et pour la célébration de la journée de la démocratie en 2022. Vous verrez une animation afrocentrique contemporaine pour célébrer le Nigeria avec le thème Mieux d'être ensemble. Les couleurs symbolisent le drapeau du Nigeria et les différentes couleurs des tribus de six régions géopolitiques du Nigeria.
Let's go.
Ce que vous remarquez là, c'est une combinaison des calistheniques, des animations bien synchronisées et des danses africaines. Une performance fantastique. À gauche, comme à droite, c'est des artistes qui démontrent l'émergence d'un nouveau Nigeria.
Show to me, let's
C'est
go.
mieux d'être ensemble.
Talk to me, let's go one time. Oh, you boom. Everybody. Say what? Say, wait, hey, say, everybody now. Hey, move your body to the beat, tenders. Move your body to the beat, tenders.
You are requested to move away from the state box. If you don't have anything official to do in front of the state box, kindly move back to your seats.
It's good now. There's nothing wrong with it. Come and check. I'm bad now. No, I'm bad. Eh? It's okay.
Hey! Hey!
This one is okay. This one.
Hey!
Beautiful display there.
Welcome
Perfect
to the
moves,
dawn
perfect
of a new era.
expressions. A perfect performance. Please, let's put our hands together for Adila Dance Acrobatics.
Welcome to the dawn of a new era.
Fantastique.
Welcome to our
Le
home. Be
professionnalisme
renewed.
par excellence.
Make some noise.
Merci. Les
Now
danseurs
coming up on
acrobatiques
stage.
d'Adila.
Coming up on stage is the national troupe, cultural troupe of Nigeria, performing a dance drama, Better Together.
La troupe culturelle du Nigeria présente un drame de danse intitulé Mieux d'être ensemble.
The drama you're about to watch, it's a word king of the Nigerian situation. Right now in the society of Wazobia, it is a season of harvests. The citizens have gathered in the city center. As you can see, the farmers are about to till the soil so as to plant their seed for the farming season.
Les citoyens de Wazobia récoltent et plantent leurs produits agricoles pendant la moisson.
As you can see, they are tilling the soil. This is called Kabulu dance from the northeast of Wazobia.
Il s'agit toujours des danseurs de Kaboul du nord-est du Nigeria.
After tilling the soil, by the men, the women are now planting their crops.
Les femmes plantent maintenant les produits agricoles.
celebration of the Ave by each of the dance group representing a zone in Wazobia. First group to perform in the celebration of the harvest are the Maliki dancers performing the popular Maliki dance from Boronu, representing the Northeast.
Maintenant, ensuite, c'est la danse de Maliki qui est populaire parmi les gens de Bornou, de la région du nord-est du Nigeria. C'est la saison de la moisson.
Your Excellencies, most distinguished invited guests, very senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, as we sit back to enjoy this beautiful performance, permit me to acquaint you with the National Cultural Troupe of Nigeria. It is a parastatal of the Federal Ministry of Culture and Tourism, the apex performing arts institution in Nigeria. It was formally established in 1991 by Decree number 47, now an act of the National Assembly. The National Troupe of Nigeria is constituted by professional theater administrators and artists whose primary function is to celebrate the rich cultural heritage of Nigeria through dance, music, drama, and children's theater. The National Troupe of Nigeria has since its formal establishment exhibited competence in packaging high artistic productions, specifically designed for national and international consumption. The troupe has had a record of successful artistic outings within the country and have also toured countries in Africa, Europe, the United States of America, and Asia. Based in Lagos, but with a licensing office in Abuja, the National Cultural Troupe of Nigeria is currently under the headship of an artistic director, Chief Executive Officer Ahmed Mohamed Ahmed.
State representing the Northeast. It may interest you to know that His Excellency Vice President Kashim Shettima is from this region of the country.
Ensuite, la danse Maliki, qui est très populaire parmi les gens de Borno, de la région du nord-est du Nigeria. Il faut bien noter que le vice-président, son Excellence, de la République fédérale du Nigeria, Kashim Shettima, JCEN, est de cette région.
Thank you very much, Maliki dancers. Right now we have on the parade ground the Ikorode, Ode, and Unkwa Umuabo, representing Southeast. The Ikorode Ode is popular among the people of Enugu State, while Unkwa Umuabo is popular among the people of Ebonyi State.
Le deuxième groupe est du sud-est du Nigeria. La danse Ikorodo
with some acrobatics. And now we have the Mkwa Omu.
Il y a vraiment
Karibuni katika ikulu ya jijini Dar es Salaam. Kama mnavyoona, lile jengo ni la tangu enzi ya karne ya 19 na marais wote wa awamu za hapa waliongoza hapa nchini.